Hi everyone, my name is Fischer, also known as the New York City Broker. Today I'm going to share some tips with you discussing the 8 steps to take when preparing to buy a multifamily home in New York City. And remember to contact me if you're looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest in residential or commercial real estate in New York City. Step 1. Make sure it's properly zoned. One of the first things you should look for in a multifamily property is whether it has been legally converted as a multifamily with the right certificate of occupancy, or it has the right zoning and classification. If you're looking to buy a multifamily but it was illegally converted from a single-family property, you may have some issues. Step 2. Find your ideal location. The location of the property within the block can impact its purchase price and resale value. How close the multifamily is to the neighborhood attractions is also important to note. Step 3. Pay attention to what type of construction it is. Whether the multifamily is a brownstone, limestone, or brick can also make a difference, not just in aesthetics, but in renovations as well. The age of the property is also an important feature. You may find an old townhouse with many of the original design features a better purchase due to its character than a recently renovated modern townhouse. Step 4. Check the landmark status. If a townhouse has landmark status, you will need permission from both the Department of Buildings and New York City Landmarks Preservation Commission for any renovations or expansions. Step 5. Notice the width of the house. The usual townhouse width in New York City is between 18 to 20 feet. The width impacts how much natural light and air would be available, as well as the layout. Wider and more spacious rooms are easier to decorate and are usually more attractive than narrow and deep rooms. This is why the width also influences the price of the property. Wider than normal townhouses, 25 feet or more, are called trophy properties and might fetch a much higher price. Step 6. Assess the condition and get an inspection. When you buy a multifamily property in New York City, you'll be solely responsible for the renovations, upkeep, and maintenance. So if you were comfortable finding the right licensed contractor and architect and overseeing the renovations of your townhouse, you can choose one that needs extensive work. If not, you should limit yourself to recently renovated or well-maintained townhouses, even if you have to pay more. Make sure you get an inspection prior to going into contract so you can garner a better understanding of what the renovation costs will be. Step 7. Know about any current tenants. If you're buying a townhouse with multiple units and some of them are rented out, you need to decide whether to keep the current tenants or find new ones as soon as the current lease expires. You will not be able to vacate tenants or might have to make arrangements if you want to renovate the property before their lease is over. In addition, make sure you know how many rent-stabilized or rent-control apartments are available. 3 market units are the best because you can choose what the rent is. The price of the property will reflect this. Step 8. Prepare your down payment. For most multifamily townhouses, you may not be expected to put more than 20% in a down payment. Multifamily homes typically command a lower price per square foot than a similar condo depending on the condition. Thanks so much for joining me in this discussion regarding the 8 steps to take when preparing to buy a multifamily home in New York City. If you have additional questions, please feel free to reach me at brett@thenewyorkcitybroker.com. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you, your friends, and your family members can get all the best real estate content. I'm Fischer, the New York City Broker. Have a great day.